Justin Bieber. I know you've often thought, why do people hate me? And I've done nothing wrong. And I know your fans ask that question quite a lot. So I'm going to answer it. And I'm going to be as courteous as I can. Now remember, I'm going to be speaking from a critiquing point of view. And that these are just some of the reasons I noticed. First reason people hate you is you got your start from YouTube. This is a huge piss off for people. Why? Simple. There are people on YouTube who work hard, sing better than you, write their own music, and play their own instruments, but never get noticed. People like you who only get noticed for YouTube views and looks piss the fuck out of people who really work hard. Second reason people hate you is you're unoriginal. You sing about nothing new. You sing songs that we've all heard before, the exact same stuff, and we really get tired of it. Even with there being no new subjects to sing about, there are ways you can sing about it and show your point of view, thus making the song more original and unique than the other songs. Third reason people hate you is you're a drone. Look at you. Look at people like the Backstreet Boys, Aaron Carter, Jesse McCartney, and the Jonas Brothers. Do you notice anything? How about their hairstyle, their clothing, their pretty boy face? Do you not notice that you're nothing more than just another corporate advertisement? That's all. Fourth reason, and this has to be the biggest reason I've ever noticed. You have retarded fans. I'm not trying to bash here, but your fans will literally troll the internet saying how everyone that doesn't like you is just jealous, pissing off the people who already don't like you, and it just shows your fans are deluded and more retarded than Twilight fans. Well, not more retarded than Twilight fans, but still pretty retarded. And you get the point. Your fans will even go to another music artist video and insult them because a person who doesn't like you likes them. This could be said for most hardcore fans of any artist, but it seems to be mostly from yours. Fifth reason people hate you is we're treated as if you will last forever, as if you'll be the next biggest thing since Elvis and Michael Jackson. But as we all know, your pop status won't last. As soon as you get too old, you'll be thrown away and never to be remembered. Then the next big Justin Bieber will pop up. This seems to be mostly assumed by your fans, once again submitting us to more bullshit we've seen since pop first began. They seem to assume that anyone who says you're not gonna last is just jealous. And that's the most constant argument I've heard from a Justin Bieber fan. It's jealousy. Your fans are incredibly deluded, which is why they get two spots on this list. Sixth reason people hate you. You join in with hip hop and rap? This normally wouldn't be a problem except for one little thing. Rap and hip hop are dead. Ever since Biggie and Tupac died, it's slowly turned into shit. And I'm not sure if I noticed this due to age or due to it sucking in general, but when it hit the 2000s, the music was on life support. Rap, as far as I've seen, is the same exact crap. And with people like Will Smith no longer making music, it's even more so. It's now about money, women, cars, drugs, sex, or the artist is just making a tribute to himself. Being a pop celebrity who joins in with a dying music means people are going to hate you twice as fast. My seventh point is with the parent. That's right, the parents. There are parents who literally shove pop artists like Justin Bieber down their kids' throats. I've known some of these people. I've heard of some of these people. I've talked to some of these people. These kids hate it. And I have a quote for you. A quote from a band called Gorillaz. And it goes artistic skill and the ability to enlighten, educate, and entertain through displays of ingenuity, insight, and discipline should not be treated as a useless exercise in moronic entertainment. As Murdoch says, true talent should be food for the soul, not turds for the mind. Your pop idols are buffoons, nothing more than landfill, and you are shoveling this garbage into the heads of your own children. You are asking your children to aspire to idiots and sowing the seeds of your own downfall, growing vacuous, sickly weeds. These weeds will grow up and strangle you of any oxygen. You may laugh while your empire crumbles, but you are putting chemicals in the food chain. That quote is directly from Noodle. Noodle of Gorillas, a band that knows what's what real music is. And parents, the fact that you're even listening to this, listening to stuff that isn't intended for you, means that you really need to grow up. Your children don't like this. If you want your children to have a positive influence, listen to real bands who actually have something to say. There are quite literally tons of bands, groups, singers who have something to say and will say it for the betterment of mankind. But you parents who shove this garbage into your heads, you don't know any of them. And thus the world and these children get worse and worse. I grew up on some of these bands. These bands are no longer around. Why? Because of this pop bull crap. Parents, you need to stop. If you need to resort to things like V chips and online memes and celebrities to teach your children who they need to influence them, you are not pulling enough weight. You need to start working some more, and you need to start learning what your job as an adult, as a parent is. Any adult who goes around saying that a video game is too violent and that a child shouldn't be playing it, but is playing it anyway, needs to learn what their job is. A parent is supposed to be the absolute influence in their child's life. Parents don't seem to get that though. A lot of parents seem to just think that their life is about their life. But no, once you have a kid, your life does not matter. Your life is about your child, making sure that child grows up and teaches the next generation how to be. Parents don't seem to often get this. Parents get divorced while the child is just, what, 3 years old? That is very devastating for the child. I know kids who often had adults divorce, and they've had multiple parents, and they are often screwed the hell up. Parents, you need to learn that it is your responsibility, your job to stick it out for your kids. Your life does not matter once you have children. Your job is to make sure that child grows up without as many negative influences as you can give so they can make a better generation and help the next generation go on and therefore help the world become a better place. But no, we've got parents who steal. We've got parents who kill. We've got parents who molest. Who the hell are you to have kids? If you're going to do this, we might as well chop your ball sack off and rip out your uterus. You don't even need it. You don't deserve the right to be a parent if you're going to be as lazy thinking about specifically your own life, forcing your children into sports, instruments, modeling, acting that they don't even want to do. So many children are forced into things that they don't want to do because their parents specifically want to do it, because their parents are living out their dreams through them. Their parents are trying to live the good life through their kids, not knowing what they're really doing, screwing up their children, making them think that their opinion doesn't matter, therefore teaching them that they are the only ones that matter in their life, therefore teaching that they need to be as spoiled, rotten as they need to be. Parents, you need to learn what you are doing. And I'm really sick and tired of having to say this. I've said this to countless parents, and I've said this to countless kids. You need to learn what your job is. Parents, you teach, kids, you listen. End of it.